Welcome to SmackDown Live, where hopefully we're about to get some sort of clarification from Brooklyn Von Braun on last week's shocking turn of events.
I am a big fan of movies. Mostly the ones I've starred in, but there are some other ones that are okay too. But in any film, my favorite part is always near the end when the villain explains their big evil plan, going over every single detail of how they pulled the wool over the stupid idiot hero's eyes. But in movies, this usually allows the hero time to escape or stop the bad guy in some way. But I'm not gonna be stopped. See, I already destroyed your idiot hero last week with the help of Samoa Joe. So now, I have all the time in the world to walk you through every single detail of my brilliant scheme. Like I said, this is my favorite part. So here we go. When I was GM, I brought Samoa Joe back fully knowing what his plans were for attacking Trey in the best-of-5 final and costing Red her title. In fact, I helped make those plans myself. Then, I gave Trey a title match against Adam Cole just so Joe could eventually take it from Trey. Sorry, Adam. After that, I inserted myself into the mixed match challenge as Trey's partner to earn his trust, giving me the opportunity to teach him the secret coquina clutch escape. Only when Joe got it on Trey, and he thought he had it all under control, those ankles weren't crossed, were they? Because it wasn't a secret anymore. I told Joe exactly what to expect, and Trey never had a chance. Now, unfortunately, to make Trey and Red think I had changed for the better, I did have to donate a bunch of money to an animal shelter. But don't worry, I purchased the shelter, kicked out all the disgusting animals, and I'm turning it into the newest location for my tanning salon chain, Brooklyn Von Braun. Which, if you ask me, is a lot more to serve the community. So right about now, your tiny brains are probably asking, but why, Brooklyn? Why would you do all of this? I did this to maintain the hierarchy. To show Red and Trey that despite what they think they've achieved in WWE, I'm the star and they're the losers. Just like it's always been. And that will never change. Anyway, I've spent way too much time talking about those rejects, so let's discuss what's next for the American hero. New trademark lawsuit pending. Well, I have some big news to share. I'm a champion. You see, I recently talked to WWE management about bringing back a title from the past, and they agreed I was the perfect superstar to award it to. So I'd like to present to you your new WWE Divas champion, me.
You've got to be kidding me. I guess this explains why I was told to inform Red that the Divas Championship was already spoken for.
You know, maybe in the future, Trey, you should be a little more careful about who sees your phone. You never know what they could find on there. Like maybe even a copy of a list outlining all their friends' dreams and ambitions.
Clearly, Red has heard and seen enough.
Oh, she should be mad at her friend Trey for letting all this happen.
Let's go, right now, you and me.
I'm a prize fighter, and considering I've got the prize, I decide when I fight. So run along. Maybe there's something else you can cross off your list, like find someone who will take me out on a date, or fix my jacked up teeth. Those are real things on her list. I saw it.
I'm coming for you and that title.
Look out! This is getting out of hand.
You wanted this? Well, now you got it.
Thankfully, Trey is here to put an end to this.
It's Samoa Joe. Where did he come from?
It's obvious Brooklyn and Samoa Joe are always 2 steps ahead of Red and Trey.
And now Brooklyn is going to force Red to watch her best friend get destroyed by Samoa Joe yet again.
He suffered enough. Come on, don't do it.
No!
Trey might be seriously injured. This is bad.
While Trey's condition's unclear, one thing is, the duo of Brooklyn Von Braun and Samoa Joe will annihilate anyone who attempts to get in their way.
So what's the verdict?
Nothing too serious. I'll just be out a couple weeks.
You're lucky. That could have ended your career.
It would take a much worse attack than that to end my career. Or being offered the hosting gig on America's Next Top Hand Model, which is the best show on TV, hands down. See? I'm a natural. So, are you mad that Brooklyn saw the list on my phone?
I was, but I think I'm over it, considering you almost got snapped in half trying to help me. Besides, I just found out next week I have a #1 contenders match for the Divas Championship. So I'm still gonna cross it off the list.
Good. At least one of us will be in the title picture.
What do you mean? Aren't you gonna use your rematch clause when you heal up?
I would if I had one. Turns out one of the other loose ends Brooklyn took care of before she stepped down as GM was removing the rematch clause from my contract. So if I want another shot at Samoa Joe, I'm gonna have to earn it just like anyone else.
I know you can do it. But first, you need to focus on getting better.
I guess it's just like on America's Next Top Hand Model when Andrea jammed her finger playing volleyball and lost the Christmas engagement ring campaign. It took a lot of hard work and moisturizing, but in a couple months her hand was back in top form and she booked the Valentine's Day spot, which was way bigger than the Christmas gig.
I must have missed that episode.
I can get you a copy. I have every one of them saved.
I think I got the gist of it.
Your loss.
The following contest is a fatal four-way match. Making her way to the ring from Denver, Colorado, the Queen.
Sounds like this crowd is ready for this fatal four-way match to get underway.
And at the risk of sounding impulsive, this match has the makings of being a match of the year candidate.
Well, she definitely looks ready for this one, Corey. Would you agree?
I'd agree with that, Cole, but that shouldn't really come as a surprise. She's always prepared. Simply put, she's a professional.
It's boss time! If you're just joining us on SmackDown Live, this fatal four-way match will determine the #1 contender for Brooklyn. Von Braun's WWE Divas Championship.
Yes, you heard that correctly. Brooklyn petitioned WWE officials to bring the Divas Championship out of retirement and award it to her, simply out of spite towards Red.
The Divas Championship actually holds a lot of personal meaning for Red, and it was one of the final milestones she wanted to cross off her list.
You two are acting like Red's been barred from ever holding the Divas Championship. She still has that opportunity if she can win this match and then defeat Brooklyn Von Braun.
Oh, again! She just keeps using that.
Hey, wouldn't you?
She's been on the offensive for a little while now.
She's looking good now. We'll see if it lasts.
Wow, Sasha Banks gets the reversal.
German suplex, but that's not all. But Sasha Banks pulls off the counter. Up and down the hard way.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, no. Dangerous maneuver there.
Oh, well-measured strike.
Oh, what a high kick. Here she goes, back in the ring now.
Changes her fortune there.
Stomping down.
Nice amateur takedown.
Back suplex. Oh, didn't go as planned there.
All the way over.
Jumping close. That should do it right there. Oh, how resilient was that?
She's not done yet, but you have to believe that she's still in all sorts of trouble here.
And the big right hands, unloading. Oh, what a counter. Boom, what a forearm.
Boom, nasty impact.
Perhaps thinking about what to do next here. Lands fake. Uh-oh. Looking at it here. Looks like she has other plans here, Byron.
I'm sure they're not going to be pleasant.
Gorilla press slam. She's looking a bit out of it here.
Double axe handle smash.
Whack. Oh, God. Here's Nia Jax. Not.
Uh-oh, forearm's gonna cut off the wind.
And she breaks free.
I don't know how she did it. That was impressive.
Oh, look at this. Look at the suplex off the top rope.
Oh, jeez. Take all the wind out of you.
Oh, the dreaded claw to the shoulder.
Man.
Inverted DDT.
Lights out. Had it scouted.
Setting up for it.
Neck breaker. Jumping clothesline. What a...
Probably not going to win for a couple hundred years, Byron. You know why?
Good job getting to the ropes there.
Yeah, that could have been bad. And no luck against Nia Jax there.
Gets her again.
Man, she really knows how to handle herself, huh?
She's bringing the pressure on now.
She's a lady that can crank it up at the drop of a hat.
Frankensteiner.
Nicely done.
Byron, help me make sense of this decision.
I'm not sure I can, Michael.
Hooked up and...
This might be big.
Ooh, kick to the face.
Vicious, aggressive attacks.
I love it when Sasha starts playing with people. What a tease.
Neck breaker. Uh-oh. Bookend.
Good night.
Booker stole from Rock.
Boom, running ST.
Here's a cover.
Could be it.
Now back to the ring. This one's over.
Here is your winner, the Queen.
At the Royal Rumble, the WWE Universe will witness a night of firsts. It'll be the first time the WWE Divas Championship has been defended in nearly 15 years. And it'll be the first time these two longtime rivals step inside the ring and face each other in a one-on-one match. So ladies, all that's left is to sign the contract and make this unprecedented night official.
Byron, as former GM of SmackDown Live, I conducted quite a few contract signings, and let me just say, you're doing a terrible job. You didn't even give me a chance to embarrass my opponent.
Sorry.
Now, Byron mentioned this is going to be the first official match between Red and I, but we've had our share of fights over the years. So I wanted to take the WWE Universe back to when Red and I were in high school to see actual footage from our very first fight. Well, it was really more of a one-sided beatdown. This is what happens when you mess with the captain of the wrestling team. What are you gonna do? Hit me with a steel chair? Put me through a table?
I'm going to get help.
Everyone already knows Hothead Red, but let me introduce you to her best friend, Trey. Get it? Because he busted his butt on a lunch tray. Now her face matches her nickname. Hothead Red. Hothead Red. Hothead Red. Hothead Red. Hothead Red. At the Royal Rumble, our next fight is going to end just like they always have. You on the ground, screaming in pain, tapping out to the biggest crossover star in WWE history, the American hero, Brooklyn Von Braun!
You know, I heard a rumor that you were gonna show that footage tonight. So with that in mind, I actually got a gift for you.
That's cute, but I don't put that high fructose trash in my finely tuned body.
It's not going in your body, it's going on your body.
Of course, Hothead Red loses her temper.
Red's going to get revenge for their high school encounter.
Not if Brooklyn has anything to say about it. The old cell phone video didn't do it justice. It's even better in person all these years later.
Brooklyn may have one-up Red again here tonight, but these two lifelong rivals will finally settle their differences once and for all at the Royal Rumble.
I wrote a special song for the Royal Rumble. Want to hear it?
Not really.
Well, I'm gonna play it anyway. Well, I've been searching all these years for a sign to show me the way, but it was right in front of me, and he went by the name of Trey. You see, this man's been lucky his entire stupid career, so I knew if he could succeed, I had nothing to fear. Tonight I outlast 29 men so I can get my shot at the gold. And then the universe walks with Elias in the greatest tale ever told. So what do you think?
I think you're gonna have to rewrite your song after tonight.
So what number did you get for the Royal Rumble match?
2.
Oh, well, that's a really tough draw, but I'm sure lots of people have won from that spot. Wait, is that piece of paper with your number on it folded in half?
Oh, yeah, it is. It's not 2, it's 23.
Okay, now I like your chances a little better. Not that I was doubting you before.
After I win the Rumble, I can't wait to watch you put Brooklyn in her place once and for all.
She may have gotten the better of me in the past, but tonight's different. She has to step into my ring.
Yeah.
My only concern is she might pull something cheap, like having Samoa Joe get involved.
I'll make sure that doesn't happen. By the way, have you seen Sin Cara? I think I owe him an apology.
Why?
When I thought I drew number 2, I may have thrown a slight tantrum and damaged his mini trampoline. I'm not sure he even knows how to get into the ring without that.
I think he'll manage for one night. Besides, we have bigger things to worry about.
Okay.
Guys, Tyler Breeze has been unsuccessfully trying to eliminate Otis for quite a while now.
He's going to need to eat a lot more steaks and lift a lot more weights if he wants to throw Otis over the top rope.
Adam Cole from behind, and he eliminates both of them.
And now Adam Cole is all alone in the ring, giving him a chance to catch his breath before the next superstar enters.
Here we go. Who's it gonna be?
It's Sin Cara!
Whoa, what just happened there?
His trampoline exploded.
Is he okay?
Considering he just hit the apron rib first at full speed, I'm gonna go with no.
Unfortunately, it looks like Sin Cara will not be able to compete in the Royal Rumble match.
I guess we're moving on to our next entrant.
It's Trey.
Adam Cole can't wait to get his hands on him.
Sorry, man. That's on me.
These two certainly have some unfinished business as Trey defeated Adam Cole for the WWE Championship thanks to Samoa Joe's interference. We've heard superstars talk about building confidence. Byron, how do competitors build confidence in this type of match?
A major way to build confidence and momentum is to string together eliminations.
That's true, Byron. If a superstar can toss some people out to the floor and get in a groove, they change the complexion of the match.
As great as those are, you only need one elimination to win this match. The last one.
Ouch. Nice right hand.
Turning the momentum to his favor.
Watching that never gets old.
Seth Rollins finds a way out. When you look at this,
It looks like they both did their homework heading into this one.
Hooked up.
Back suplex.
Who's it gonna be?
Heavy duty right hand. Straight punch, nothing fancy.
Fending off the elimination here.
This is an elimination for sure, Cole. There's no use fighting it.
Guys, whoever wins this match tonight will forever be ingrained in one of the most exclusive and elite lists of all of sports entertainment, and that is no exaggeration.
Look at this raw power. Nice amateur takedown. Oh, such a dynamic maneuver from Elias.
Oh, again! Look at this.
Snap suplex.
Oh, we have a new superstar entering the fray here.
This should be interesting. Oh!
Knife edge chop. Oh, Corey, he unloaded there.
Wrist lock applied.
Oh, read him there. Boy, the time just flies, doesn't it?
Incoming! That's a shocking elimination, if you ask me.
Has been eliminated.
Oh, look who we have here, guys.
And he looks super motivated.
Man, Seth Rollins, what offense. He's bringing it back inside the ring now.
Up. Down with the tilt-the-world backbreaker.
Oh, what a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent.
A back suplex. Uh-oh. Bookend!
Good night.
Booker stole from Rock.
Woo-wee.
There he goes, crashing to the
Velveteen
floor.
Dream has been eliminated.
Power for the suplex. Clothesline. Booting boot.
Ugh, heavy duty right hand.
What a punch.
Oh, right to the jaw.
Down in a hurry.
You never want to find yourself in a spot like this.
We're about to get another one.
Oh, such a dynamic maneuver from Elias.
Boom! Bang right in the face.
Good night.
Sorry. Harsh impact.
And that's elimination right there, guys.
With an exclamation point, no less.
Uh-oh. Bookend!
Good night.
Booker stole from Rock.
Overhand right lands. Who's this gonna be?
There's
The
the
new
elimination.
Daniel Bryan has been eliminated.
Ooh, impressive counter.
Down to the floor. And there's a big
Ladies
time
and gentlemen,
elimination.
Elias has been eliminated.
Nice right hand.
Jumping clothesline. What agility. Up on the shoulders.
That is a great reversal.
No, another reversal.
Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here. All the way over. If I was Big E, I'd concentrate more on winning the match than playing to the crowd.
Dangerous situation here, guys.
Downright treacherous.
How impressive was that reversal? Back suplex.
He is efficient and dangerous with his offense thus far.
Yeah, when he's going like this, no telling how long he'll keep it up. I'll be surprised if this doesn't lead to an elimination.
And finds a way to get out of that one.
That'll give you new life here in this Royal Rumble match.
Powerbomb.
Here we go.
What a hit from Owens. Wow, this shakes things up a bit.
To say the least.
He's one step ahead there.
Great technical know-how on display.
Ooh, impressive counter. Ooh, bullseye.
Oh, uncorked a big punch. Oh, man, inverted backbreaker. Ow, really just laying it in.
Uh-oh. Again!
Good night.
Booker stole from Rock.
Dominating shoulder tackle.
Straight punch.
What a punch.
Looks like we might get an elimination, guys.
Yikes, that'll either wake you up or knock you out.
Oh, and a knee. And another. There's the elimination.
Big E has been eliminated.
Whoa, not so fast.
Dominating back suplex.
Simply said, this is going to be a great match. There he goes, crashing to the floor.
Ricochet has been eliminated.
Big elbow.
A quick reversal by Kevin Owens. Not again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
Uh-oh. Again!
Good night.
Booker stole from Rock. Caught him with a big boot.
On the mark.
Incoming. That's eliminated.
Kevin Owens
He did it. Trey
has
has
been
won the Royal
eliminated.
Rumble and will now go on to fight for a championship at WrestleMania.
Wait a second. Why is the countdown clock starting up again? The Rumble's over.
Apparently there's another entrant.
Hold on, it can't be.
Is that who I think it is? No way.
It's the President of the United States of America. President Rock is in the Royal Rumble.
This is unbelievable. We all thought the match was over, but I guess there are 31 entrants this year.
It's the president. He can do whatever he wants.
We're all witnessing history. For the first time ever, the President is competing in the Royal Rumble.
And Trey has to beat him to go to WrestleMania.
Over the years, there have been numerous surprise entrants in the Royal Rumble, from returning superstars to legends and even celebrities. But none of them were bigger than this.
Surprise factor aside, what can we expect to see from President Rock tonight? I mean, as of late, all of his fierce opponents have been of the political variety in Washington. What kind of fighting shape is he in?
Just look at him. I don't think he's missed a workout the entire time he's been in the Oval Office. In fact, I heard half of Air Force One has been converted into the top-of-the-line gym.
And don't forget, Trey's already been in the Rumble for a while. The President's completely rested.
You two may be right, but we're about to find out if our Commander-in-Chief has what it takes to win the Royal Rumble. Oh, Corey, he unloaded there. He's just dominating at this point.
Over the years, we've come to expect these bursts of greatness from him.
Boom, what impact! You'll see superstars use strategies like hooking the ropes, hooking the turnbuckle, anything to avoid going to the floor. There he goes. Barring any more surprises, this time it's official. Trey has won the Royal Rumble and will compete for a title at WrestleMania.
I still can't believe what we just witnessed. This is going to make headlines all around the world.
It looks like the president's not finished with Trey.
Trey has earned the president's seal of approval.
Maybe he's in line for a cabinet position.
Let's not get carried away, Saxton.
He should at least get an invite to the White House.
You know the president for a long time, Cole. You been to the White House yet?
No, but he's a busy guy. I'm sure he'll get around to inviting me. Anyway, congratulations again to Trey on this history-making night.
Brooklyn Von Braun is...
The match with nearly 2 decades of build-up has finally made it to a WWE ring. It's Red versus Brooklyn Von Braun.
Until recently, I would have thought Red had the advantage with Brooklyn Von Braun stepping onto her turf. But Brooklyn's transition from MMA to WWE has been virtually seamless.
Yeah, it's very similar to how quickly Ronda Rousey was able to get acclimated in WWE.
With that being said, tonight's outcome is extremely difficult to predict, as this might be one of the most personal conflicts we've ever witnessed.
Oh, nasty impact.
Powerbomb. The hit's adding up a little on the champ.
Yeah, but too soon to be worried.
Stringing together some big moves here.
She's definitely energized, but she better make sure she saves something for later.
Across the top rope.
Stun gun.
Red and Brooklyn are going back and forth, taking out years of frustration on each other.
Looks like Red's got the upper hand for now.
Red with the tackle.
And now both women are down.
So far, these two have been matching each other move for move. One of them needs to somehow gain an edge.
And there you see Samoa Joe watching this heated battle.
I think he's headed out here to provide that edge Brooklyn needs.
Trey nails him from behind. He was ready to stop him.
This is the type of action I love. Personal grudges simmer, and then they finally explode back.
And you know what's next, guys?
Jeez.
Down the hard way.
Oh, gosh.
Whack.
Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat.
Oh, again. Doing some more damage here.
Michael, that is so dangerous.
Boom, what impact. Boom, what impact. Oof.
Oh, nasty impact.
Ooh. Whack.
Michael, that gives new meaning to have a seat. And no luck against Joe there.
Whoa, it's another reversal. Ooh. Up and Trey manages to get Samoa Joe down, but for how long?
Wait, what's Trey doing?
I think he's going to put Joe inside the trunk of that car.
He's going to try to. Joe's dead weight.
Oh, that's one way to stop Samoa Joe from interfering.
Yeah, assuming that trunk is strong enough to contain Joe and his enhanced arm.
It looks like it'll do the job, for now at least. Red and Brooklyn are finally recovering after we cut away to see what was happening backstage between Trey and Samoa Joe.
I'm just glad that thanks to Trey, we're going to get a definitive winner in this match.
Yeah, as long as one of them can make it back in the ring before the 10 count.
And they both do.
Neither of them are ready for this match to end.
For nearly a decade, the Divas title was the pinnacle for women's wrestling, and it's back up for grabs tonight.
Now, Michael, you and I were there to call the final defense of this title at Roadblock in 2016, and I am excited to call it again right here tonight.
Bringing it back into the ring. Clothesline. She's got the shoulders down. And there's the kick out.
Way too early.
Pow, what a shot.
Foot just stomping down.
Look at this raw power.
Sit out powerbomb.
She's showing signs of slowing now.
She needs to turn the tide here. Down in a hurry.
All on the apron, lifting it up into the ring. Bam! Suplex. It's starting to come together in a big way.
She's able to turn it on in a flash.
Up on their shoulders.
Gets out of dodge there.
She's got to remember to get back in the ring before the referee's 10 count. The champion is in serious jeopardy here tonight. I don't think I've ever seen a more determined challenger. Oh, what a slam. The end is looming now.
It'll be a minor miracle if she turns it around.
And here we go now. Elbow drop. Oh, again.
Ooh, what impact.
Shoulders on the mat. Red has done it. Not only has she defeated the woman who's tormented her for years, but she's also achieved a childhood dream in capturing the WWE Divas Championship.
This has to feel like a giant weight has been lifted off of Red in so many ways.
And here comes Red's best friend to join in the celebration.
Respect to Red for being able to achieve the seemingly impossible. This is truly a special night for her, both personally and professionally.
I knew you'd be here early. You always were an overachiever.
You here to demand your rematch? Because I have no problem beating you again tonight.
There's not going to be a rematch.
You're giving up that easily?
No, there's not going to be a rematch because you're going to announce your retirement tonight.
That's news to me.
It's why I wanted to find you first thing, so you could start writing your big farewell speech. But that kind of emotional garbage should actually come easily to you. I mean, if you get stuck, you could just borrow something from your earlier writing. You've probably asked yourself a million times, why? Why didn't they want to be my parents? The truth is, we did, but we had to make the hardest decision of our lives because we didn't feel we could give you the life you deserved. Garbage, garbage, garbage. Love always, your mom and dad. That's right. I found out you wrote that little piece of fiction kicking off 20 years of lies to your best friend. His real parents are dead, and you've been stringing him along this entire time, making him think they're alive just so you'd have one friend in your depressing life. You never told him the truth, even when he continued to pathetically leave 2 empty seats for them that would never be filled.
Why? Why are you doing this?
The why doesn't really matter. Right now, you should be more concerned with the what, as in what could happen next. I could expose you and all your lies, destroying your life, your reputation, and most of all, your friendship with Trey. Or you can retire immediately, and I'll make your secret my secret. But one way or another, it's happening tonight.
I know walking away from everything you've worked for will be the hardest thing you've ever done, but you have to keep our secret. Please. And that's how I won the WWE Divas Championship, crossing off one of the most elusive things on the list. But the Divas Championship wasn't just a title. That's my mom and dad. It was more than that. It was...
Sorry, I think something amazing just happened. Earlier today, I received a note saying I would finally get to meet my birth parents at the Hall of Fame ceremony tonight, and I think they just arrived.
I don't know what's happening
I apologize
either.
if I'm a little distracted.
Who are those
It's just,
people?
I've been waiting for this
This is
moment my
bad.
entire life. We're almost done here, so I'll catch up with you real soon, okay? Sorry again for cutting you off. Where were you?
There's really not much left to say, other than to cover how we ended up here tonight. When I defeated my lifelong nemesis to capture this championship, the same championship I dreamed of winning as a young girl, it was an amazing feeling. But after that wore off, I was consumed by a range of different emotions, ones that I hadn't felt in a very long time. Satisfaction, relief, peace of mind. The fire that drove me throughout my career to come out here and fight on a nightly basis was suddenly gone. I went from thinking, what's next, to what's left. And I realized that after crossing off the most elusive item on the list, the answer was not much. Because I accomplished everything I set out to do and way more. So I had to be honest with myself. If I kept going, everything after would feel like a letdown. And that's not how I want to live my life or remember my career. So with all that being said, I'm here tonight to relinquish the Divas Championship and announce my retirement from WWE, effective immediately.
Is this actually happening?
Unfortunately, I think it is.
Now, I know this is probably shocking, and some of you might be disappointed or upset, but this isn't necessarily a bad thing. I've lived this part of my life to the fullest, and now it's time for me to go explore other challenges. And who knows, maybe I'll try acting again. You all saw how my only other audition went. Can't go worse than that, right? Finally, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for supporting me for all these years. Please continue to back the next women who take my place, who I am certain will be stronger, more athletic, and hopefully a little less temperamental than I was. So, yeah, that's it. Thanks, everyone.
I'm not really sure what to say. I'm stunned.
I think we all are. No one was expecting this.
Thank you, Red.
Yes, thank you. And we wish you all the best.